Day 62. So I took out my protector right now because I'm about to eat, and it is not fun to eat with it. And I don't have to have it in its to eat if it's not comfortable. So that's good. But you can see oh, gross, right? The blue is the stitches, but that's essentially that's what happened. So luckily I do tend to eat on this side anyway, but you know, I've had a lot of dental work, so I've adjusted my way of eating multiple different times. So at least, you know, so I'll get used to one way, and then I'll be able to go back to normal, slowly readjusting. You know, I had braces, so it took me a while to actually be able to bite into an apple again. So, you know, things like that. I mean, I can't bite into an apple now. It's hard. I'm not allowed to eat hard food for 2 weeks, but you know, that adjustment phase I'm used to. But yeah, so soft foods, just soft foods for the next 2 weeks for me. I think 2 weeks. Let me see. Yeah. 1 week. There's some foods like chips and stuff I can't eat for 2 weeks, but then I can't have hot liquids for 1 week. Oh, only 1 week. I thought I could have it for 2 weeks. Oh, interesting. But yeah, hard solid foods for 1 week I can't have. I wonder if a bun qualifies as a hard solid food. I don't think so. It's soft. It should be fine. It's stressing me out. I'm a good person, good rule follower when it comes to dentist stuff. I did not chew gum or anything like that with braces. My brother did. Yeah, I'm a good, I didn't chew gum or anything with braces. Like, I know people do, but I was like, I followed the rules strictly, although that didn't get me anything. I didn't get the rewards because it wasn't clean enough. But yet other people did, and they didn't follow the rules. So annoying. But still, gorgeous teeth. So, but I can't see where a bun, especially a soft bun, hard. It's not hard. Can't see where it would do any damage. Well, I'm gonna take it because I can't. I don't think I can live on like protein shakes, ice cream, Ensure, yogurt. I can't live on that stuff. I think it's soft enough. I've decided it's soft enough. It should be. I mean, it's a soft bun. And I'm eating on this side of my mouth anyway. Like, I'm not gonna be eating on that side. So it won't disturb. Like it doesn't say only eat on the other opposite side of the mouth either. Like, technically I probably could eat on that side. So I think that's kind of where. Try so hard to be good and to follow the rules, but there reaches a point where it's like, how close, like, is it? I love this one. Do not plan out of country travel for 1 month. Well, with COVID, that's not an issue. Traveling out of province is not recommended right now. Hell, like, traveling out of city right now is not recommended. But anyway, traveling out of house is not recommended. Anyway, so yeah. I'm also not supposed to look at or show off the treated area until it's been removed. But, I mean, it's right there. Like, I'm not really causing any issues. Shh, don't tell the dentist. I mean, you could, like, I'm smiling and you can see it. Like, it's not, which is what she said. She did say, we had a good laugh that it's like, oh yeah, it'll be visual, you'll be able to see it visually, you know, like it's right there. And that's why I laughed. It's like, good thing I have to wear a mask out in public anyways. She's like, good point. So it was not about wearing the good thing I have to wear a mask in public anyways. That part wasn't a joke, obviously. I wear a mask in public. The joke was that I care what it looks like. Like, I don't obviously showing it randomly on so yeah, it'll be interesting when I go back to work. The coworkers that see me before I put the mask on or shortly after I take it off, what they'll think. But yeah, see this isn't, I probably shouldn't have put, but I think like if it was like way back then I had to put I don't know, I probably shouldn't have lifted my fingers the way I did or put my fingers in my mouth the way I should have probably just done this, because that's just smiling. Anyway, yeah, here we go. I'll see you later. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. We'll see what's happening. I'm gonna cut up the mango either way, whether I make the thing or not. Hot and spicy foods. I think it includes chilies. So I'm probably, because I was debating about doing it and be like, yeah, no, I can eat it. It's soft, mango's soft enough. But it does have chilies, which I mean, I'm not super spicy. Let's be honest. But at the same time, especially if I'm eating a bun, and that might not be soft enough. So, we'll see. Anyway, we'll see if I make. As I said, I probably won't make it. But definitely I'm cutting up the mango either way, whether I make it or just freeze the mango. Yep. Bye. It was so funny. Yesterday I was like so productive, and I think it was because I was up all night. So, you know, it was like by the time I went to my dentist appointment at like 1:30, it was like it's only 1:30. Like it was just like because I hadn't slept, so just time went so slow. Now it's like it's almost 2:30 now, and I'm like, I am still in my pajamas. Still, which I might stay in my pajamas all day, but I'm definitely gonna deal with this. But I just had to watch a Lucifer reaction video, and I ended up watching. They actually filmed their reaction throughout the, like, you could hear the show and you could see their little subtle reactions to different things, and I ended up watching the whole thing. I have a problem that I can watch, and like I could in my head watch this, like I knew what was happening just based on the words and their reactions, and I was enjoying their reactions. It was cool to see. I hope they continue watching it. They asked some questions. They had some really good insights and some valid points. And they had some of their questions that don't get answered until like season 3. And one, they asked about the demons, and I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, I think so. Talking about like when Amenadiel mentions the demons come to, like, what happens with all of them. He's like, they're like, I think there's going to be an issue and the demons are going to come to Earth. I'm like, well, yeah, but not till season 4. they've got a little bit of a slow burn on that. So I hope, I think I don't know what type of things they like, but I hope it'll keep their attention, you know, because, you know, we don't, you know, one of the things they mentioned about is Chloe not believing that he's the devil, and she doesn't get confirmation till the end of season 3. So I hope they don't lose interest in it, that, you know, it's like, oh, she still doesn't know, she still doesn't buy it, she's still, oh, she's not believing it. Like, I hope they don't lose interest in it in that sense of it. I hope enough. And I was judging based on, I mean, it sounds like they're fans of Supernatural. They're fans. They sound like me, not fans of Supernatural. I mean, I enjoy. I've heard of it. It seems like a good thing, but definitely it was more the castle link that kind of brought me over. But I can see the appeal in Supernatural now. But they also mentioned Castle a lot too, so, and that was kind of what brought me over. So I kind of hope, and that's kind of how I see it now that I know it, and I see it as kind of like a Castle Supernatural type crossover. So if they like both of those shows. I hope they should like Lucifer. But I had to laugh too because they mentioned his eyes when they go red, like goat eyes. I'm like, oh, you have no idea. Oh, the goat thing is very much addressed. Don't you worry about that. Luckily in season 1, partially. I mean, we don't. Yeah, no. Okay, we do. Yeah, and Menendeel does admit in season 1 to the goat story. So luckily that part comes out in season 1. But they talked about like different things pushing it like between like super fanciful writing, like and whether like it's like, okay, come on, like that doesn't make sense. Kind of like my whole thing in Harry Potter where, you know, world of magic and things, but Harry dying and then coming back pushed the boundaries a little bit for me. So I think that that's kind of what they were talking about, like that type of like, is that even in this like supernatural world with like things that don't happen in real life or wouldn't happen in real life, can we still believe, like, is there some way we can justify that? And the only thing that popped into my head was the freezer incident, because that seems to be a sore spot amongst certain people in the fandom. So it'll be interesting to see what they think. I kind of want to see it now. Like, normally I don't enjoy reaction videos, but I don't know what it is about Lucifer. Like, I'm fascinated to see other people, how they react to it, and to see kind of their thoughts on it. So, yeah, be interesting. I hope they continue. I really, as I said, although some of the questions they had don't really get resolved too soon, but like I said, I hope there's enough. The goat thing gets resolved pretty quick. They did mention they hope Linda's a reoccurring character, so, and they talked about, you know, diving into the whole, you know, what does it mean to be the devil, and is he truly evil, and that kind of explore that psyche, which they do, as if you've gone this far in the video, you're aware, because otherwise I've spoiled a lot of stuff. So you're either aware or don't care, one of the two. So that's cool. So hopefully, you know, with that, they'll be able to, you know, that'll drive them. Yeah. I know they mentioned the cases, and I like it, but it's not like it is, but it's not the whole thing of Lucifer. Like, so I hope they're not too dependent on the cases being interesting. I mean, some of them are interesting, but I mean, that's not the whole the point of the show. Like, it is a cop procedural, but not just a cop procedural, like, not just like Castle, like The Mentalist, which they also mentioned. So I really hope they continue, like, beyond just being just as a Lucifer fan. Like, it seems like they are interested in, as I said, what some of their questions, they do come up. It just, but I've always said, you know, for me, definitely, and one of them mentioned, like, about halfway through season 1, is kind of when he starts judging, and for me, definitely, I try to encourage people to, at least a priest walks into a bar. If after a priest walks into a bar, you're not really feeling it, then it probably isn't for you. I mean, it does still change, like some of the stuff that happens in season 2. Oh, speaking of season, they mentioned Dexter, so that's the other reason why I hope they continue and see if they recognize Amy, when she comes in season 2. So yeah, okay, bye. So it's 4 p.m. obviously, and I've decided I'm definitely staying in my pajamas all day, because why not? I'm technically recovering from surgery. Minor surgery, yes, but technically. So, and it's not like I can go out anyway. Sometimes you just have to, and not feel guilty about it. Nope. There's no reason. Technically, I could stay around my apartment naked if I wanted to. So, in that sense, at least I'm wearing my pajamas. Sometimes you just gotta do what feels right in the moment. And sometimes, whether it's as I did when I dressed up super fancy on Easter, even though I wasn't going anywhere, and now just stay in my pajamas. Why do I need to wear clothes? Like, why do I need to dress up when I'm staying at home? So, yep. I am staying in my pajamas all day. So, yeah. That's what's happening. Anyway, just in case you wanted to know. You're welcome. Man, this recent outbreak in Kelowna for COVID is really stressing me the F out. I mean, I was stressed before, and we didn't have an outbreak specifically here, and I wasn't working, and I was stressed. And that, yeah. Exactly. just to give you an idea with where I'm at right now. Fuck. People need to mother effing listen. It seems to be connected because people had to go out and party and do stuff on Canada Day. That seems to be why. Maybe now that we've had an outbreak, Kelowna, you will listen. Maybe that was the problem. We hadn't had an outbreak, so people were getting complacent. Dude, we're a huge tourist destination. People came and visited us, which is probably what happened. Somebody visited and partied, and all of a sudden now we have got an outbreak. Thanks a lot. I so want to be with my family, but right now, I mean, it wouldn't be good for me to go back to them because now that there's been an outbreak in Kelowna, I mean, I would essentially be doing what I accuse somebody else of doing. Except I wouldn't go out and partying with a group of people. I would just be with my family. But, I mean, they go out and do stuff. I'm genuinely terrified of how much more of this I can mentally take. Because some things, it's funny, some things that we have to do now are things that I've been doing because of my anxiety just in general all along. So it's kind of like, oh, which, good or bad, some things that's good, some things that just solidifies the bad habit or yep, you were doing the right thing. Good anxiety. You were right, telling me the right thing, which is not good. Because I don't know. Just, I need some physical attention. I want to go. I want to be like. I mean, I still haven't fully been able to grieve my mother because I spent some time with my immediate family, but I haven't been with my extended family. I've seen a few of my local friends when I first got back, and then I did see one, but so that doesn't help. I feel like I should apologize, but then that would be counterproductive to this, because part of my whole message is don't feel sorry for your feelings. You know, that was the whole thing when I started this. I wanted it to be real and raw and, you know, not try to hide emotions. So, there you go. You get super excited, can't stop talking about this for Jessica in one part, and now after the update with with the daily update from the provincial government, I'm more, and just, you know, and I think too that hearing Dr. Bonnie say it was Dr. Honey saying concerning, well, it's like like she was kind of like my, as hard as it, lifeline. I mean, I knew I could trust her and I would be able to, everything would be okay, and but to hear her say concerning just stresses me out even more. And I think that that's what threw me over the edge today. And as I said in it, and I don't know if I said it earlier or if I just said it in the tweet, but I don't have a virtual, of course. But I've had one in-person session and it's like, nope, definitely nope, going back to virtual. Especially now, appointment with my therapist, but it's not till the end of next week. On the upside, if I suddenly feel better at the end of next week, I can show him this video. And I just got a text from my dad. That's actually impressive. His timing was actually pretty appropriate. That's not something he's known for. Usually, that was my mom. Or that was known for that, not him. So, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to him. So, I just got off the phone with my dad, and I feel a bit better. You know, I just have to try to put it all in perspective. And it's definitely easier said than done. I know that seems to be the go-to. And as somebody with anxiety, I totally get that that's harder. I mean, it's easy to say, but it's hard to put in practice. But I've just got, anytime an anxious thought pops in, I just have to try to, I'm doing all I can. I can't control what other people do. I can't. You know, my dad said, we know more now. And while that's somewhat scary, at least it gives more solid things to follow. And, you know, and an excuse if somebody says something, it's like, no, like, this is what we were told to do. I'm following the rules. Like, you know, it is what it is. So that's good. So I just need to focus on that. You know, I'm wearing a mask at work, so even though I'm really not going many other places, if I happen to get it somewhere else somehow, you know, at least I'm wearing my mask at work and other places, the few places that I do go out. So it'll be less likely that I have to worry about spreading. I mean, work would be the most likely place. But I don't have, like, I'm doing everything I can, like, all the reasonable precautions are in place. And if something happens, you know, at least, I mean, I would say guilt-free, but that's not me. The likelihood of me being the cause of any spread is small. I mean, I might get it, but the likelihood of me causing a spread is small. So, I mean, I guess that's the best thing that I can hold on to. And the only thing I can hold on to, really. I mean, and, you know, just if I do get sick, you know, just to hold on to that I've done everything that I can, and I can't control other people. And yeah, I just need to and try and just, you know, focus on, as my therapist said, you know, future guilt doesn't help. deal with the current situation, not what if. If what if happens, then we'll talk about dealing with that then. Just do what you can right now. So I need to keep reminding myself that. So, yeah.